a little bit of seeds and it takes a long time to water it,
Exactly.
and then slowly it evolves into like, wow, I really have some interest in this. I really like helping people, and
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And I wonder, now that you look back and we know that your father was the one that originally reached out to get some emotional help for you guys, knowing that you guys have a very strong family, and this happens in a lot of
Mhm.
families. You had a very strong
Yes.
family. The parents were just going through the struggles they were, and that happens. It's
Mhm.
just life. And your dad had the foresight to say, I want to get some help for these guys. So
Mhm.
what is your message to him when you know what a big impact that made for you?
I would say thank you, because I mean, even as a parent with your kids, it almost feels very fragile. You don't know what the move is, and to, reach out to someone is very, I would say, vulnerable, and very, I don't know, struggling to find the word to say it, but I think it's important to reach out to your community and to use those resources around you when, you're not in whatever struggle you're going through, you're not in it alone. There's going to always be help, people around you to support, and even your children, to support your children. And if you feel like that you can't do that on your own, that's okay. That's why we have, counselors in schools, we have psychologists, we have all these people around to, help the kids, and it
Mhm.
doesn't always have to lie on you. And if you do have that mentality, then it's going to be really tough on you, because you are also a person. It's not just, it's you and your kids, but also you should come, you should be your individual self also.
Mhm.
um, so I would say probably to my dad, thank you for doing what you did, because if not, I truly don't know where we would be today, and recognizing all that was happening back then. And I guess to other families and parents out there, I encourage you to reach out, to everyone else around you. Just use your resources, and there's no shame in asking for help,
Yeah.
because being a parent, I mean, I'm not a parent yet, but I can only imagine being a parent and making certain calls like that is incredibly tough. So don't be afraid to reach out to those around you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you said, you were just a kid going through your life, and
Yeah,
there's no way that you were in a place, just a kid, to say, "Hey, I could really use some support to figure this out." You know?
exactly.
So it did take a lot of courage for your father to step back and say, "You know what? I want to see what other resources are out there besides
Hmm.
just what might be super visible, to say who else is out there that has um, some other experience and some insight, counselors, life coaches, all these type of things, that they have the ability to fill in a gap that the kids don't
Exactly.
even know they have sometimes."
No, exactly. And especially, I feel like, I mean, I don't want to say intervention, but like talking with the kids, even to figure out, even if they don't know that something is going on at home, maybe talking to them at a younger age, you can kind of find out what they're thinking exactly in the moment, or what are they seeing from their point of view. Um, and then years down the line, even today, clearly, it's going to have a major impact on them.
Mhm. Open up the lines of communication, right?
Exactly. And yeah, teach that from a very young age. Um, I think that's really important.
Yeah, because I can see how the family values stayed with you, and it
Yes.
was
Oh,
partly,
yes.
yeah, it was partly because, in spite of some of the things that were going on with the struggles in the marriage, um, those core values were deep within you. And a lot of times that happens because you're able to have someone to talk to and get grounded and get rooted again in what's important to you through, as you grow up. It just doesn't
Exactly.
happen. You can't just wait until you grow up to do those things, but you had that unique ability to be able to have that when you were very young.